Oh, look, that cute little doggy. Woof, woof, woof. He's so nice and pretty. So handsome. Greetings, YouTube. This is Anthony, and it's 10:45 p.m. If I'm wondering why if you guys haven't heard from me in the last video I uploaded, I've been too busy and I got a lot going on. I don't have time to talk much about it. But I do want to bring you an update about Emma. I'm pretty sure you already heard about it, that it's already being the daylights out of Florida, the state of Florida. It was a mess. The entire state is. And then because of that, and just want to point out to those who don't know about remnants of a hurricane, for first time people who live in Illinois and think Illinois is the first time that got hit by remnants of a hurricane, think again. And let me tell you why. The first hurricane, remnants of a hurricane that made it to Illinois is Hurricane Dennis. It was July 2005. We got pounded with heavy rain for a few days. We only got pounded with heavy rain for a few days. That was the first hurricane that made remnants of a hurricane that made inland in Illinois and Missouri, in the St. Louis region anyway. And we got pounded with heavy rain for only like 3 to 4 days or somewhere. Yeah, it was like those days. Next, next, we go into the famous and most destructive that nearly sent New Orleans, Louisiana underwater. And her name is Hurricane Katrina. It was here too. For the first week of September in 2005, it was here also. So, in other words, it came to this region too. But the only thing is, we didn't get the rain. We got the clouds. Meanwhile, Jefferson County, Illinois, Mount Vernon, got pounded with heavy rain along on its path. Got pounded with heavy rain. Indianapolis and Detroit had the tornado side part, Katrina's tornadoes. So anyway, so it only lasted for almost like first week of September, basically first 2 3 weeks, and it left. So, and then that follows that pattern. There is Hurricane Rita. Let me tell you this: Rita was here also. Hurricane Rita was here. Remnants of Rita came up here and gave us heavy rain. It wasn't expected much, but it only lasted the like weekend and like 2 days or somewhere out of that part. And then 2008, the one that almost gave me nightmare, Gustav. First one, it was August in the first week of September in 2008. Hurricane Gustav. It was last year, but we only got pounded with heavy rain for a few days, like 3 days. So we were under that flood watch back then. And then there's Gustav. Then there's Ike. Remnants of Hurricane Ike. Ike was also here, but we got the clouds about a week. Ike was about to give me nightmares because of tornadoes. One thing you guys need to look into that not only hurricanes not the problem, but you need to pay attention to tornadoes too, because hurricanes could sprout out tornadoes. Look what happened. Look what happened when Irene was in the East Coast. It caused a lot of panics, and the entire state of New York City was under a tornado watch until 5 in the morning that day. I never heard that, but that's why I know this stuff, because I pay attention. Even though I don't know what are hurricanes, but I do know that I do know because I pay attention to what's going on. So anyway, not on that topic. So in Philadelphia, got pounded with a tornado threat as well. So when Irene was there. So anyway, none on this topic. All right, back to the emergence of a hurricane in the Midwest, in Illinois, Missouri, St. Louis area. Back to that. So Hurricane Ike came. We thought it was doomed because of tornadoes. So my brother was calling me about, he was concerned about Ike being here because we may have a potential threat for tornadoes. We died, and let me tell you this: because of that system low pressure, because Ike was weakening. Thank God there was no tornado threat in that storm, in that hurricane. I was grateful for that one. So we only got pounded with heavy rain for the entire weekend. We were covered in clouds though for a week, and then that first like Friday weekend, we got pounded with heavy rain. Came like Thursday afternoon, Thursday afternoon and Friday evening, and then didn't leave until like Sunday. Like I said, I still had I don't even know if those videos exist anymore after we moved many times. So yeah, I remember that story about Hurricane Ike that came to the Midwest. Gave us pounded rain. My basement back in my old house in East St. Louis was almost underwater. It was like brutal. I told my mom about it. So yeah, so that's the reason why of that one. And then the most scariest hurricane remnants of a hurricane above them all. That gave me nightmares and got me in scare mode. My heart was beating because I was that scared. Its famous was remnants of Hurricane Isaac. It gave me hell of nightmares, and here's why. It came up here and shredded the part of really New Orleans, but the only issue was tornado threats. I thought I knew what, how I knew, because I predicted it, that one day a remnants of a hurricane is going to be here, and it gave with tornado threat. It did. It was here. Isaac was here. It gave us tornado threat, and that was pretty damn scary. We were under a tornado watch for almost the rest of the day until 10 o'clock at night on that day, on August 31st. No, I think August 30th somewhere. 2012. Yeah, we were under a tornado watch that day for basically the rest of the fucking day until 10 o'clock at night. That was pretty scary. I stayed tuned to the news coverage and the Weather Channel and KSDK during that time. It was so dark as fuck. I mean, when my auntie called me, she was like scared. And thank God that we dodged the tornado threat. The only thing we dodged out of that fucking storm was a tornado warning. If that tornado were sprung out of control here, we will be in trouble. Damn, Isaac was a hell night, gave me hell nightmares. But it was worth tracking. So I did pay attention to that. That was, and ever since then, and ever since then, I start paying attention. And then now there's this potential hurricane known as Irma. And I'm pretty sure you guys heard of it. Well, we kind of dodged a bullet with Harvey when it was last here, because we got the clouds while Memphis, Tennessee got pounded with heavy rain from Harvey. And in the east side of that remnants of the hurricane got pounded with tornadoes. And now there's this new one called Irma, which is beating the shit out of Florida right now as we speak. I mean, I think it left Miami and Key West like sometime today. Tampa's gonna is getting hit right now, along with Orlando, and the entire state of Georgia is already under a state of emergency, has been declared because of due to Irma. And the reason why I know that, because I have lost my service like yesterday morning, and it only lasted like 5 seconds because of Irma. So anyway, besides that point, yeah, so the entire state of Georgia is on a flash flood watch, and the entire state of Georgia has declared a state of emergency and advance notice because of Hurricane Irma. So I already seen the projected path. It's going to likely show up in St. Clair County pretty soon, like a Wednesday or a Thursday. Question is, Will it be tornado? Is it going to be a tornado threat? Are we going to experience a tornado threat when it gets here? Or is it going to be the easter side? I know we're going to be expecting heavy rain coming from that storm, So please stay tuned to the following coverage. And that's how I know. Yeah, so this is starting to become intense. And I know what's the most deadlyism of them, all the hurricanes? 2004 famous called Hurricane Ivan. It was here. It made it Florida. It made the Gulf Coast, and then it make a big circle around the Atlanta metro area. And then years later, it came back up and beat the shit out of Houston and Galveston. That was the most hurricane and was impossible to get rid of for the entire month, almost the entire month of September 2004. Yeah, that was about it. So, guys, for those who think you live in the St. Louis area for the first time, and you expect to get hit by a hurricane, and don't expect remnants of hurricanes, so you could think again. But anyway, because we are in the because we're right in the Gulf of Mexico, not in the Gulf of Mexico, but we're right there where remnants of a hurricane could be expected at any time or any day of the week during the hurricane season. So people for the first time need to pay attention to that because it comes with that price. All right, that's all I need to update you on about hurricanes and stuff, and that for now. So that's all I need to let you guys know what's going on here. So we're probably going to be expecting rain pretty soon from Hurricane Irma, whatever. Irma on Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, from what I heard. So I'm probably being my lunch, but if I get pounded with rain, you'll see why. Anyway, I gotta move on. So I'll see you guys later. Peace, and I'll be back.